We've been telling you about the war in West Asia, Israel versus its enemies. It began as a war on land, but now it is dominating the high seas, particularly the Red Sea. It is one of the world's most vital shipping routes. 15% of the global trade passes through the Red Sea, and now it is coming under attack. Ships here are being hit by missiles. They're being sunk to the bottom. And behind all this chaos are Yemen's Houthis. In the last 1 week alone, they have sunk 2 ships in the Red Sea. 4 people were killed in the attack. Search is underway for the other crew members, and trade and security are being held hostage. Our next report tells you what this means for the world.
In the summer of 2025, the waters off Yemen are no longer just a shipping route. They are a war zone, one without front lines, but full of fire. Ships don't just pass through anymore. They hope to make it in one piece. In just 1 week, the Houthi rebels have claimed 2 more commercial ships in Red Sea. The Magic Seas and Eternity Sea. The first ship, Eternity Sea, was hit, boarded, and blown up in textbook pirate fashion. The Houthis released dramatic footage of the attack, complete with megaphone announcements telling the crew to evacuate.
We're back to rescue all of you. Don't worry, I confirm.
They even claimed to have provided medical care to the rescued crew. But US officials tell a darker story. The crew weren't saved, they were kidnapped. The second ship was struck by drones and rocket-propelled grenades. It was then chased down by boats, and then, according to the Houthis, liberated of its Israeli trajectory. 4 people have been killed. 10 members were rescued. The search for survivors is underway.
The Yemeni Houthi armed forces affirm they will continue to prevent Israeli navigation in the Red Sea and the Arabian Sea. They renew their warning to all companies dealing with the ports of occupied Palestine that their ships and crews will be targeted in any area within the reach of the armed forces, regardless of the ship's destination.
The attacks began in late 2023, after Israel launched its military campaign in Gaza. The Houthis, perched on Yemen's western coast, declared themselves the maritime wing of resistance. Their goal? To choke Israel's sea lifelines and punish nations who aided it. Since November 2023, the Houthis have attacked over 70 vessels. It started in solidarity with Gaza, but by mid-2024, the attacks had grown more precise, more frequent, and far more lethal. The Houthis claim they're only targeting Israeli-linked vessels, but that link is often murky. Shipping giants now face a bitter choice: risk their ships and their crews through the increasingly lawless waters off Yemen, or reroute around Africa at an enormous cost. And this is very important. The Red Sea isn't just any body of water. It's a choke point. Nearly 15% of global seaborne trade moves through the Suez Canal at the northern tip. That means what happens in these waters ripples out across the world. Prices could spike. Insurance premiums already have. Supply chains grown. For Israel, the attacks are part of a broader multi-front pressure campaign. For the Houthis, it's a stage on which to project regional power. And for everyone else, it's a terrifying new normal. The Houthis have turned this narrow sea into a geopolitical minefield. Their message is simple: if you side with Israel, nowhere on the water is safe. And despite a US-led naval coalition, a surge in airstrikes, and global condemnation, they're still striking, still filming, still daring the world to stop them. Because the war in Gaza may be thousands of miles away, but in the Red Sea, it's being fought one ship at a time.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka-charge mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Fiskali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish,
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.